Hey little monsters, you asked for it and you've got it. It is part 4 of my Lady Gaga collection videos, The Fame Monster, The Singles. Guys, in one of my previous Lady Gaga videos what you wanted to see part 4 of my Lady Gaga collection videos to be, and it was out of the Fame Monster singles and my Fame fragrance collection, and all of you guys chose the Fame Monster, the singles. It would make sense really to do the Fame Monster singles after the Fame Monster albums as part 4 because it kind of flows. So here we are, part 4, Fame Monster, the singles. As we all know, Gaga's second studio album, or half album / EP, whatever you want to call it, The Fame Monster spawned 3 official singles: Bad Romance, Telephone, and Alejandro. And what an amazing era it was, and I'm here to show you what I accumulated from collecting this era. So here we are, Fame Monster, the singles, starting with Bad Romance. So those of you that have followed me from the very beginning, you guys will know that my favourite Gaga song, and probably my favourite song of all time, is Bad Romance. What an amazing song, and I loved collecting this era so much because I love the artwork. I'm going to start off as usual with the vinyls. I picked this up from HMV. It is a DJ vinyl of Bad Romance. A lot of people have said that these ones are fake. I did a little bit of research and found that HMV are not permitted to sell fakes at all. It is a black printed vinyl, and it is real. It's not an official Gaga release released by her, but it is a promotional single used in underground clubs by DJs to play Bad Romance. And I really liked it. I picked it up. It was only £3. I like the little picture, if you can see in the middle there. I like the little picture that they used in the middle, and it was a nice little find, so I picked it up for my collection. And my second and final vinyl of Bad Romance, which everyone probably already has, but is a very firm favourite in everyone's collection, is the Bad Romance UK 7-inch picture disc vinyl. I love the picture discs. I'm so glad they printed them in the first place. It was a nice little addition for collectors. It's a double-sided picture disc, so it's got the Bad Romance official single art there, and on the back it has another picture of Lady Gaga. One thing I will say about this one, as much as I do love this one and the picture on the back, I do think they should have used another photo from the Fame Monster photo shoot, because this picture isn't from the Fame Monster photo shoot. Why they chose this one, I don't know, but I love the front of it. Like, I love the picture disc vinyls, and this one is one of my favourites. So moving on from the picture discs, I have the US DJ promo that was played on radio. If you guys can see there, it's the Bad Romance. Radio DJs received this and played it on the radio. It's got the Bad Romance radio edit and the LP version. Moving on from that one, I have the Japanese promo. It's got the Bad Romance single cover art with a lot of Japanese text on the front, with the Bad Romance Japanese promo disc at the back. It has 3 tracks, which I can't understand because they are in Japanese, but I'm guessing it's Bad Romance Instrumental, and Bad Romance Radio Edit, which is what I read on EIL.com. Another Bad Romance promo that I have is the Lady Gaga Bad Romance remixes promo. This has 2 Bad Romance remixes on it. It's a Japanese promo, and it has the Fame Monster album cover on the front of it, but it is a Bad Romance promo. It has 2 official Bad Romance remixes on it and Poker Face on it for some reason. But this is a really rare find. Like, it's one of the Japanese promos that you don't see cropping up on eBay often, and I was lucky enough to get this when it first came out on eBay for a decent price. So I'm glad to have this one. As Bad Romance is my favourite single, I'm aiming to collect absolutely all of them. I know I'm doing that with everything anyway, but I'm aiming to get Bad Romance first. Another one I have is the Lady Gaga Bad Romance Skrillex remix Japanese promo. This was released upon the release of the remix album, as you can see from the cover, but it is a Bad Romance promo. It just has the Bad Romance Skrillex remix on it. I love the Skrillex remix. I'm so glad there is a promo for it, and an official one at that, and I'm so glad I managed to find that. Moving on is an official release this time, not a promo, and one of the best official releases of Bad Romance is the Bad Romance USA Remixes single. Now, this is a unique one because it is the only Bad Romance CD to have this cover, and I think this cover is absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad they used a different one for Bad Romance. and on the back it has another still from the video of her in the orbit ring. I really love this CD. I do see this one becoming the rarest of all the UK, of the USA remix singles, only because the album cover artwork is different to the rest of all the other Bad Romances. So if you guys get a chance to get this pretty cheap, I do recommend you guys getting this one. Moving on, we have the Bad Romance UK single. It's the standard UK single in a jewel case with the artwork on the front. It has the track 1, Bad Romance, and track 2 is Just Dance, the D1 Bollywood remix. There it is, a plain black disc. I love these. I loved how simple they were with just the artwork and the fonts and everything inside. I loved how simple they were. Moving on, I have the Bad Romance Australian single. It's the same thing. It has Bad Romance and the Just Dance D1 remix, and except for Australia it has the warning explicit sticker. I haven't tested the singles. As far as I'm aware, the Australian one is definitely explicit, so it definitely says bitch in the song. But I'm not sure if the other ones are edited out. But as far as I know, this one is explicit because of that tag there. Finally, with the jewel case singles, I have the Bad Romance European promo. It has 3 tracks. It has the short radio edit, it has the radio edit, and it has the original album version. It has the normal jewel case, it has the cover, and on the back it has a press sticker for the European promo. And finally, card sleeves. Moving on, I have the Bad Romance UK DJ promo. It comes in a it comes in a printed sleeve inside with the Bad Romance artwork, and it's basically the UK version of the European remix, of the European promo with the same tracks, but it's the UK Aces Hate version. It is quite rare. I haven't seen this one on eBay much, but definitely look out for this one when it pops up on eBay. This one I got from an amazing friend of mine who was selling his Gaga collection, and he wanted to sell it to me because he wanted like someone who loved Bad Romance and someone who'd look after it. This is the Bad Romance European Remixes promo. I don't think many people have seen this. I mean, when he sold this to me, like, he was the only person I knew who had this. I was really shocked that this even existed. I searched the catalogue number as well, and to my surprise it was authentic and not many of them were printed. It is the European Remixes promo, and what can I say, I'm so glad I have this CD, I love it so much. And it's from a special friend, so it makes it worthwhile. And finally is the Bad Romance French card sleeve single. I love the French card sleeve singles. Why they've stopped them, I don't know. I wish they continued them for the Born This Way era. But there we go, Bad Romance, nice little card sleeve with the 3 tracks on the back. So there's my Bad Romance collection, and I'm going to swiftly move on to Telephone. Fame Monster single number 2, Telephone. Here is my Telephone collection that I've accumulated, same as before. I'll start with the vinyls. Here's another one I picked up in HMV, an unofficial released but real vinyl. It is the Telephone Remixes vinyl. It has, I don't know why they chose this picture for it, to be honest. But again, a nice little fund, and it was only £3, so I thought I'd pick it up. Same with these two really. Like, this is another Telephone Remixes promo that I found in HMV, and this time it has a picture of Beyonce in it as well, which I quite like. But yeah, another nice little find, and this is for the DJ Crookers who remixed Telephone as well. I found that in HMV. So those are my HMV finds really. Moving on from that, I have the UK picture disc here. This is another one of the amazing ones. It's got stills from the Telephone video on it. It has that still on the front, and on the back it has the still with her smoking glasses. I love this picture. I'm glad they used this one. Again, I love the 7-inch UK vinyls. They are gorgeous, and they're very cheap. Go and pick them up. Like, I think you can still get them for cost price now, but I love them. They're a great addition to a collection. Moving on, I will go on to, this is the Hong Kong promo of Telephone. This was sent to radios to play the single. On the back it has the press stickers that say what the disc is, Telephone, and inside it has a still from the Telephone video. Another one I have is the Dutch promo. It is a similar case, same cover, but it has a printed custom disc that says Lady Gaga. and Beyonce Telephone in the telephone font, which I liked, that little touch. Next I have the UK single. It's just a standard UK single in a jewel case with Beyonce and Gaga on the front. And it has 2 tracks, the album version and the Alphabet remix. The UK singles are stopped as well. I don't know why they've stopped the UK singles, but it was always nice to be able to go out and buy the singles as well. Maybe they'll continue them for Art Pop, I don't know, but there's the telephone one. And moving on from then, we have the second USA Remixes single from the US. It is the telephone one. You guys have probably already seen this one before, it's a standard one. And it has 9 telephone remixes on the back. And finally, my telephones in the jewel cases, I have the UK/EU promo of Telephone. I love this CD, and I know this is one that all little monsters want for their collection. Like, it took me ages to hunt this one down when it first came out for a decent price. Like, I remember waiting and waiting and it wasn't going down, but then I managed to pick this one up for quite a decent price. I love that they used this cover. This was the original cover that they were going to use for Telephone before they re-edited it with Beyonce on the front. I mean, I like the edited cover with Beyonce on it. It's nice that they did include Beyonce, but to be honest, I prefer this cover so much. It matches with the collection, all the fonts match, and like, it just fits in with the era so much. One thing I will say is I'm glad as well that they did change the cover, because now the promo, this is the only Telephone CD to have this cover, so it is quite exclusive and it is increasing in value. So pick this one up as soon as you can. I've seen it go for quite decent prices, but sometimes it is extortionate, so be patient if you want it, and you will pick it up for a decent price, but it is increasing. And moving on to the card sleeves, I have the Telephone French card sleeve single, and on the back, I think it has 2 tracks. Yeah, 2 tracks, same as the UK album version and Alphabet remix. And finally, I have the Colombian Remixes card sleeve promo. It has a printed picture disc with a still like the one on the 7-inch picture disc, and it comes in the Universal Promo Colombia sleeve. So there we have it. There's my Telephone singles. I'm moving straight on to Alejandro. Don't call my name, don't call my name, Alejandro. So finally, Fame Wants a single number 3, Alejandro. And I'm going to start off with my vinyls as usual. There is one of those unofficial, not Gaga released vinyls from HMV, but they never ever got the Alejandro one. I did want it. I might pick that one off eBay if I find it for a really good price. I don't want to spend too much. Like I said, I only got the other ones because they were in front of me. But if I find it for a good price, I will. But starting off is the Alejandro UK picture disc. I do believe this was the first one that they stopped selling in stores. Telephone was the last one that they managed to get in stores, and I think this one was an online order only from her official website. And I think you could get it from the hmv.com as well while it was still there. But here's the Alejandro picture disc. I love the Alejandro cover, and on the back it's like they've inverted it and they've got the back of her. I love this picture disc. I'm glad they used like the Fame Monster outtakes for this as well. Another great picture disc, one of my favourites. Moving on, and this was the one that I was waiting to arrive in the mail before I made this video. This is why this video is so delayed. This is the Alejandro Dutch promo. It was sent to Dutch radio stations, and it is a 1-track radio edit promo with Alejandro on it. Moving on from there, this is the Alejandro European promo. It is Alejandro with the normal cover art in a slim case, and it has the radio edit and the radio edit with an intro as track number 2. A rare promo. You can find it on eBay for a decent price still, but it's a nice little promo to have for Alejandro, because Alejandro never got that many releases. Next is the Alejandro German single. I wasn't going to get this one. I'll tell you the differences between the German single and the UK single in a sec, but I wasn't going to get this one purely because there was really no point. The difference is that it's the same tracks as the UK one. It's the album version and the Dave Ord remix. The only difference is that the Dave Ord remix on the German one is 1 second shorter than the UK version. The Dave Ord remix on this is 7 minutes and 17 seconds, whereas it's 7 minutes and 18 seconds on the UK one. Like I said, I wasn't going to get this one. I didn't plan on getting it, but my friend went to Germany on holiday, and I asked her if she'd get it for me. She got it for €2, so there we go. The German, might as well. And as I said before, same as the German, but it's the UK edition. Moving on from there, this was the last of the USA remix singles, which is sad. It's the Lady Gaga Alejandro remixes, the USA maxi single. It has 8 Alejandro remixes on the back. Gutted they stopped these singles. The only one they did after this was an Amazon make-to-order release, which was official, but it was make-to-order. It wasn't really like an official like release. Well, it was, but it wasn't, if that makes sense. And it was the Judas one that was make-to-order, but I'm so sad that they stopped these as well. Like, the digital world is taking over. It's quite sad. It's nice to see that there are still a few CDs still in circulation, but I hope they don't stop them for art pop. I really don't. Card sleeves. I have the Alejandro French card sleeve there, with 3 tracks on the back, with the radio edit, the Dave Ward remix, and the Bimbo Jones remix. Moving on from there, I have the Alejandro Greek promo. This one is really cheap. It's just 1 track, the album version, and this came free in a Greek magazine, believe it or not. But they're all over eBay. You can get them for like, what, £1 I think they are? But it's a nice little addition. And finally, the Alejandro French remixes promo card sleeve. It has 14 Alejandro remixes on it, and I love this one. I love it when they do remix promos. Again, they've stopped these as well in France. People need to up their game and start printing more CDs. The collectors aren't happy, but we'll see what happens in the future. But there we go, Alejandro. So there we have it. That's the end of Alejandro, and yeah. So there we have it, guys. That's the end of my Lady Gaga collection part 4, Fame Monster the Singles. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing part 5 soon. I have made up my mind that part 5 is going to be my Fame fragrance collection. I know it would make sense to do the Born This Way albums next, but I want to break it up a bit and show you guys something different. It's been CD after CD video all the time now. I'm going to do something a little bit different and do my Fame fragrance collection next. Once again, thank you everyone who requested this video, and everyone who requests anything really and keeps me going. Please give me a thumbs up and like this video if you really enjoyed it. It does mean a lot to me. And hit subscribe wherever it is. I think it's down there. Hit subscribe if you want to, and join me on my wild ride, because I love new subscribers and it really does mean a lot to me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye! Hey everyone, it's that time again. It's the end of one of my videos, and I always give you this little segment to recap some of my older videos. Over here, check out part 1 of my Lady Gaga collection videos, the Fame albums. Check out part 2 up here, the Fame singles. And over here, check out part 3, the Fame Monster albums. It's fitting to include these in a collection video, right? Makes sense. So yeah, leave me anything down in the comments if you guys need any help with collecting. I'm always here to give you guys advice if you need it. And if there's any thing you want to know about pricing or where to find things, ask me. You've got nothing to lose. I will help you. If I know the answer, I will help you as much as I can. So yeah, please thumbs up this video if you liked it, and hit subscribe if you want. It really does mean a lot to me. And keep the requests coming in for any other music reviews. And tell me if you guys are excited for part 5 of the Fame fragrance collection. I will see you guys in my next video, and take care. Bye!